Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, man. Well, today we're going to do some start sits, and then on the side of that, we're going to go into some updates as far as news around the league, and then weather. Obviously, we got the weatherman next to us, so I use him. And the last thing we're going to follow up with, sorry, is what we're looking for out of Week 11. We know it's playoff time, or basically playoff time. A lot of you guys make some power moves, and this is crucial time, so stick around to hear our thoughts. So, first of all, Eric, as far as any updates, or start sits, sorry, who are you starting and you have high hopes for today?
Yeah, I had some difficult decisions as we talked about last video. Here, I'll do. I'll get this updated here. So I just made the tough, hard decision. I was like, well, let's get. I guess what was it specifically? We were looking at, am I going to keep Marvin Jones? I had Dobbins on the bench, and I just was like, 10-team league. Let's cut Dobbins. Let's make the tough decisions. Let's get my starters. I actually had to pick up a kicker finally on Saturday night. I don't know if you've been there or not, but otherwise, yeah. And then with the Marvin Jones has just got a big upgrade. No Amendola, no Galladay. So I feel like I got to start him against you this week. And you still got Rager in there, which I like that. But Pat, what about you? Did you have anything like that where in your leagues where you had to actually make the? I think I made a decision for now versus long term with cutting Dobbins on a 10-team league.
Yeah, you did, but at the same time, it's not given, it's not guaranteed. And I'd say with your bench, I mean, he's the one that's got to go, right? Period.
Yeah, with Mixon situation.
Now, there is some people, as far as Mixon, I've read some things. Some people are like, you know what, push come to shove, I might cut him.
Right.
Now, I'm like we've been talking about this for weeks, man. I'm not one to say no. Like I really don't think they're looking towards the future. Joe Burrow's got a great momentum going, yada 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 yada. You know, I just don't think that they're gonna rush him back in any type of way, any fashion. So I won't be surprised if he got bench the rest of the year. Now you have the luxury, you have another spot, but if you are in a push come to shove, and let's say you got Gio. Right now, it's make or break, man. I'm not hating you for dropping him.
Yeah, now, exactly. Yeah, when let's say Dobbins had a little bit more, shown us just a bit more, I might have done that. If this last game back with Ingram, if he had more playing time with Ingram back, it might have been Mixon falling off my team because 3 weeks is quite a while in fantasy football to have Mixon on the IR.
Especially right now, and it's 3 plus 4?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean? 3 plus 4?
Like last month he hasn't played or so? Right?
Oh yeah. So he's missed 3, and this will be 3 more. So that's 6. So that's
he had a bye. I think there's a bye in the middle of that, but
yeah, but 6. I think it's 6 games though.
Yeah. So regardless, man, it's just right now, man. We got to live for the current, not what it was. Period.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as far as next year, I'm not drafting. But
right, we'll get to that. Yeah, we're gonna be getting people set up really well next year.
Definitely. Now,
so
I'm still in a pickle. I just got a lot of faith in Rager, man. I think that unfortunately my defense, I don't have the big man Garrett on the Cleveland Browns line. I'm trying to think of his name first.
Yeah,
name.
Miles,
yeah, and that's going to make a big difference. It should for Carson Wentz to have a little more time, and I think Rager's his go-to. Obviously, Fulgham's still going to be a part of the offense and whatnot, but I think between those two, and then Goddard, I think they're all going to have opportunities. Now, I still think that Carson's going to turn it over, so I'm looking about 6 to 8 with my defense. But I feel we can get a couple touchdowns from those two, so that's why I'm.
Couple touchdowns. All right.
I think so.
Yeah. It's just gonna be a muddy game because that is like when we talk about weather, there is like really nothing scary to report. No, it's not windy. It's just a calm afternoon today. But I think Cleveland is gonna have the worst weather, just rainy, but not windy though. So the wind is what really kills points. So, but it also people fumble it more when it's raining. So I can see Cleveland being interesting for defense. So if they're still out there, maybe you guys can grab them. But okay, we got a quick question, Pat. If we want to stick on this sit and start stuff, so we got our famous follower here, Israel Santiago, one of a kind. Fournette or Judy for the flex?
Judy.
So Judy against Miami, and they move him around so much. I don't know if I'd be too afraid of Howard right now. But yeah, Fournette is. I think he's on another level behind under Judy. So yeah, I go Judy.
I don't like. I don't particularly like either matchup, but I don't like Fournette's more than Judy's, just because we don't even know how much he's used. Like the Rojo fumbled last week, and he still got the ball. So I think he's pretty far away from Rojo. I think the coordinator last week said like Tuesday or Wednesday was like Rojo doesn't know how good he can actually be. So I have real high expectations for him.
So. Yeah, and that's the Rams' defense is so tough with their front and their secondary is crazy. So
I see like a 17-13 game. Let's move on to my league. How about that, Erik?
Okay.
Now,
ready?
I think you're playing
Mr. Beans.
Beans? Ooh,
yes.
I'll go looking this week.
You want to get in that? Okay. I don't know. You know how I am in this league. I mean, I got more points in my 12-team league than I do in my 10-team league. So it's one of those years, right? It doesn't make any sense, right? You got two more full rosters, but your team's better in your 12-team league. But yeah. So yeah, you can't be mad. Look, he had Lockett, he had Kirk, he had Myers. Those are all good. That's a good Thursday. You can go to sleep after that Thursday night. He had 33 points from three guys. But I think the toughest thing was either Godwin or Higgins or Boyd. And I think it's going to be more of a Boyd week against Washington. I mean, it could that might not be looking back at this, that might not be good, but this team, I think I'm okay. And I got Dalvin Cook might put up 40 this week. But what do you think, Pat? Otherwise, do you want to go over to your team, or I don't really have a lot to add. I mean, the Aaron Jones. I have Aaron Jones, Hunt, and Cook, and Swift. So when Swift got ruled out, I mean, those are my three.
Made it easy.
So, but anyway,
pretty much process elimination for you.
Okay, we got some more questions, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, best show in the market. Best show in the market from your number one fan. Oh, okay. Izzy's making that last question a little more complicated. He says Fournette, Judy, or Marvin Jones. If they're gonna have any yards today, it's gonna be AP and Carry On and maybe Marvin Jones all day, right?
I think he's the number one. He's number one right now. So
who do you out of those three? What are you thinking?
I don't know, man. I might still be riding with Judy.
Yeah, he's got the. I mean, who's the best? He's the best player out of all those guys for sure.
Yeah, definitely tough route runner.
Yeah.
So I would definitely shoot. I think I still Judy.
Yeah, Carolina. We love Carolina against running backs. They're okay against receivers. So I think we were going Judy still, buddy. But okay, so we have Tisha. Hello, Tisha. Thanks for checking us out. Tua or Kirk? So we got Kirk Cousins in that kind of more of a run game script, but maybe Dallas sells out against Dalvin Cook and makes them beat him. So, okay. Or you have at Denver. It's supposed to be a nice, calm day in Denver. Don't worry about the weather. Got you there. And then, I don't know, who do you feel more comfortable right now with?
I like what Tua's doing. So I'm going to roll with Tua on this one. Kirk, we know how this goes. Kirk can be turnover prone immediately, and they don't have to force it. You gotta remember.
Mm-hmm.
Now I still do like the receivers, your receivers as far as Vikings, but I can't trust Kirk. I just don't like the guy.
Right. Yeah, I think he's actually more risky, even though he's not going to get himself into trouble against Dallas. But yeah, I think Tua should get you at least your 15 points. I mean, because so they don't have their starting running back too, so that makes me actually more confident in Tua. Like if they had Gaskin, I think I'd be a little bit less confident in Tua.
That offense still does the dump offs. Like Tua can eat with both of them.
Yeah.
I'm taking Tua, especially with Denver. Denver's defense. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Tua for sure. Pat, do you want to? Okay, I got your matchup up actually right here. Oh wait, no. Wait, hang on.
That's our matchup. Yeah.
Oops.
So my matchup, I'm going against my guy AK. Now if you play a lot of fantasy leagues, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm not all for drafting the same exact team in every league because you could either be the best or your entire season could be down the drain. You're looking salty in the corner. So I have AK Alvin Kamara going against you, but I'm also going against him in my league. Now he picked up KJ Hamler. Nice move, AK. I like it. Hamler.
Yeah, early in the week, yep.
I've talked about him, definitely. Now, obviously, I got the Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, Julio Jones. That's given. They're in there. Walk away. Now, I do have a lot of I've been playing the waiver wire, as you can see. So I got Duke Johnson, Kalen Ballage, and I am playing Gio. I could have played Chase Edmonds the other night, but between Chase and Kenny Drake, I think they're going to be steady, both of them. So, and Gio, if Gio plays, he's playing. And obviously, I got to start for 3 weeks. So he's in there. He's very productive.
Man, now, yeah, you do. You are playing the waiver wire. Look at Duke. That's not David Johnson. That's Duke Johnson, Balaj, and Bernard. Man, I'd be looking at Ahmed. Was that a little bit hard not putting Ahmed in one of those three spots?
See, and the only reason I wasn't I don't believe in starting people in each league.
Right. Okay, that's where you're coming from.
Yeah, mm-hmm. In my ESPN league, I have Balaj and Ahmed playing right now. Now, Balaj, I have a lot more confidence just because, I have more confidence from the coaches as far as he's a star, yada yada. Now, Ahmed's been productive, don't get me wrong, but when it came down to it, man, I'm gonna go with Balaj and Gio for sure. Thank you, Mr. Izzy.
Yeah, with that, let's see, what else was I thinking about on your team? Yeah, I was just thinking like ESPN doesn't matter. Yeah,
we can go back and forth
ESPN,
about these.
Yeah, everyone's like, it's a really polar conversation. Our topic is if you're an ESPN app fan or if you're a Yahoo app fan. There's like no in between. You hate one of them.
Yeah. And in the ESPN league, I actually have I picked up Taysom Hill, and the guy I was playing was like, "This is stupid, yada yada." Hey, don't blame me. Blame your format. Y'all chose ESPN, so
right. Yeah, it's like if you like or if you're on that and you're excited about starting Taysom Hill, then if I bring up let's have a 2 QB league or a super flex league, you better be with it because that excitement is going to happen every week. Let's do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got
questions.
We got your guy. The guy I'm playing this week is in here.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. He's probably a little bit afraid. I can feel it.
Oh, Mr. Beans.
Mr. Beans, stand up for yourself. Because if he's in 6, man, that's a scary position to be in right now. 6, couple of games left.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of the time, it's make or break, man. Unfortunately, I think I had a conversation with Mr. Beans last week, and Christian McCaffrey's really, not setting him up correctly.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you couldn't pry Christian McCaffrey from anybody. There's no way people are getting rid of him. I don't know. I understand it, but it's just it's so scary with injury stuff. Oh, okay, we got another question. Okay, Mike Williams or Ryan Anderson? They mean Ryan Anderson's a
Robbie.
baseball player.
No, Ryan Anderson is the dude that used to shoot threes on the Rockets.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah, for sure. But I talked about Mike Williams. Dude, Mike Williams, if he doesn't have a great game, Keenan Allen like game scoring wise, I'm gonna be disappointed. I really like Mike Williams against the Jets, and there's no weather concerns. He's gonna land on his back and catch those balls, like Pat tweeted.
Bro, did you see the video? I think I tweeted it. The man needs to play. He needed to play baseball. He needs to play baseball in the offseason because he lands. There's never a safe landing with this man. He always goes to the ground the hardest possible way ever. It's deadly, but I'm going definitely Mike Williams because he plays football. No, I'm going Mike Williams because of the weather.
Wait, that's hang on, let me go down a little bit.
Oh, that's Mr. 815.
I love how Pat does these because like you have no idea who this player is. You got to click on it. That's just smart. Make the people click on your posts. Wait, where's the other one? Yeah, look at this is very personal with Koo. I like that. Oh yeah, here we go. Who is that? I don't know those knees, but where's the Mike Williams? Man, you tweeted a lot yesterday. All right. Yeah, he's just like scholars maintain that Mike Williams has never attempted to break a fall. Just bam. His helmet comes off half the time.
Like what is it? Ow. You would think his shoulders were both like constantly not in the right place.
That time was good. Give him that on that one. This one, man, he's gonna be doing this today. He's got it.
But he's so athletic that he just can't help it. But you need to just lay down.
You only got 1 foot in that time. All right, that's probably gonna go on for a while. All right. So let's go. Yeah, we said Mike Williams. Pat tried belittling me. He does that a lot. Question my manhood.
I did not, man. I was just telling you, you need these crucial weeks, and I'm right.
All right, so Pat, here you got some interest in Duke Johnson. I'm miles away from him right now. What do you think?
Duke Johnson over Rex. I'm not saying that. I'm not
so it's
Rexy.
Duke Johnson or sexy Rexy Burkhead.
I'm going Duke Johnson. He's a clear cut. Even though I don't think he's gonna get you 20, he could get you 20. I'm betting more about 10 to 12. But they just added Sony Michel. We know how the Patriots do this. It's backfield, But then again, Burkhead could have 30 today. But I'm taking a safer floor with Duke Johnson.
Okay, so let's say is that this matchup?
No, I have him in that league, remember?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
let's
he might need some help. I think he might need some help.
Let's go to B's matchup over there. In your league, Eric.
On my league, okay. Let's
see. Let's try to get in the mindset of Mr. Beans.
Man, this is a personalized Q&A. People don't get this ever. All right. So.
That's
a little bit under expectations on Metcalf. Actually, both these guys are chugging along. I don't know. All right, what do you think? What do you want to talk about with this specifically? You brought me here.
What's his bench? What's his bench look like? Because you know what? I'm not high on Mr. James Conner, which I told you last week he wasn't going to do anything. I'm not a fortune teller by any means, but
so he's got Burkhead. He's got AB on the bench. He's starting Cooks over him.
I would. I think he'll be fine with Mr. Boyd, who's on top of Metcalf.
Who's on top of Metcalf?
Like at his regular lineup.
Oh, Evans.
Like I hate getting Mike Evans because you got to play him, but some days he's gonna have 3 points, and other days he'll have 18. I'm thinking this is more of a 3-pointer. So Mr. Was it 192? I think Beans will get the edge in this one.
You think he's gonna win it? All right.
Yeah.
Over the number one fan.
Is he? It's all
Sorry,
right,
buddy.
man. Don't feel any, man. Don't feel any type of way. We go through it, man.
Oh, can't bring up my text messages on here.
You can't be perfect in every league, man. You know, Michael Thomas didn't do you right the whole year, man. We get it. Just blame him. Don't blame yourself. And the fact that you drank a little bit during the draft. All right.
Please don't look at my team.
So, King Thread asked the question, Matty Ice or Goff? I do not believe in Jared Goff. if you can't get more than 10 points against Seattle before they had Matty Ice, I think it's going to be a shootout. He got counted really bad today, too. I think it's going to be a shootout.
Hang on, where is that? Where's that matchup?
That's other league.
Oh, I was gonna say how do you feel about people hoarding quarterbacks in that league?
Lattimore is out, Beans. But yeah, I'd say he got Ridley back. I think it's gonna be a shootout. It's gonna be interesting. Let's see how Taysom quarterback tight end Hill goes to work today.
Lattimore is his season's actually been not very good. I think he played Mike Evans really good a couple of times, but otherwise he hasn't been his dominant self.
I think he's like Achilles heel with him.
Yeah.
Some people just get to you. I think that's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would definitely think you could get a dub today. I'm not fast with Cooks. It's Gilmore's back. I mean, they spread the ball out though. Yeah, Cooks, Gilmore might be on Fuller, They spread the ball a lot.
Yeah,
I would consider Fuller my number one, or their number one if I'm Bill Belichick,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if you're just getting here, I'm okay with all the weather today. Don't worry.
Weatherman approved.
I'll be back. Next week it's going to be awful now. Watch. I'm on the fence with Cook since Gilmore is finally back. Yeah. They definitely need him. New England. So, yeah, what was his other option? AB. So he could roll two guys out against that Rams defense. One of them's got to score a touchdown, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, his name's Godwin.
Nobody knows. You think Godwin is the guy this week? You do have him rated. Pretty high. So we do have our ratings. We'll look at these pictures again. Yeah, if somebody's 5 spots ahead of somebody else, obviously that's who we're gonna recommend. But yeah, Godwin here, Mike Evans at 30. AB's not in the picture.
AB's probably about 36.
Pat, let's if anybody has questions, let us know. We'll get right to them. Otherwise, Pat, do you have anything you're specifically looking for this week? We said that what to watch for a little bit on Week 11, getting close to the playoffs. I'm
looking to see, first of all, how the Atlanta and how they're going to use Taysom Hill, the Saints, because that's going to dictate a lot next few weeks. I've seen clips. We don't really have too much on Taysom Hill as a full-time quarterback. If you watch him in college, not the best effort. But Sean Payton is very creative. He does a lot of different things to put him in a position to succeed. Now, if that's riding running backs, we'll dump off the Cook, however they set or how they choose to do it. But when it comes to that offense, I want to see how they're pushing forward, moving the ball. Now, I thought somebody else said something.
Yeah, I think people maybe are getting a little bit ahead of themselves having him number 1, but yeah, I'd slide him at 2 for tight end this week. It's that. What was that? Jalen Samuels last year or 2 years ago? 2 years ago. That whole situation. I'm surprised people didn't kind of adjust then. It's something weird being able to start a quarterback at tight end's got to happen, or running back at tight end's got to happen just so many times before people start clicking in their head that they need to change. The ESPN people need to change their stuff up.
And I think that with that being said, I think this is a 1 week rental. I have no problem with that. I lost Kittle, so I'm just playing the waiver. Waiver. So now, I guess you got anything specific off the top of your head you think, Eric?
I actually like kind of something that is more of in my mind going forward with streaming defenses. I want to see how the Redskins play this week in their matchup. Just because they play, the division, obviously it gets overblown how bad that division is. But if I can maybe roll with them and they have maybe the best line in the NFL too. So I want to see how the Redskins play today against Cincinnati. I'm actually excited for that game. That's probably would sound so ugly at the beginning of the year, like if that was a Thursday night game, Washington, Cincinnati, but I'm actually really excited for that game.
Yeah, it's very interesting because remember at the beginning of the year that they were before Chase went down. That line was serious, right? And I think the D-backs aren't that bad. It's just because they get pressure. But
Washington, yeah, they give up the least amount of points to the receivers.
So especially when you look at that, I think you got to take into consideration the turnover-prone quarterbacks. If the offense is putting the defense in a bad situation and constantly putting them on the field, that could have an impact on them as well. And I think Alex Smith, I mean, we've known the man gets short. He just gets to receive the short end of every situation because he's more of a game manager, turnover less, kind of quarterback compared to the long ball.
Right. No, he'll take care of it.
And I think that would help them a long way, especially with the young core that they have on defense. But so
anyway, but yeah, that's just something I kind of popped out to me. That game, I'm looking forward to that game. New Orleans should be starting Jameis. Man, there was so much stuff on Twitter about it's like a racial thing with starting. That's so crazy to say, but I mean, they're going to start whoever's going to help the team the most. But with Hill and Winston.
But anyway, keep in mind how much they paid Taysom Hill too.
Yeah.
Remember that they were going back and forth with. Remember they didn't pay Kamara for. We all knew they were going to, but it's like, what is taking forever? Like he's 90% off. Well, not 90, but you know what I'm saying. We got to think about them paying him and seeing with that money on the books and whatnot, that kind of hit on the books. What do we have in this guy?
Yeah.
And Jameis by far is the better quarterback, but Taysom Hill does a lot more stuff.
He says, "Will Michael Thompson from our last week's video, Michael Thompson."
I heard that. I heard it's DeAndre Thompson, but but yeah, man,
so he's saying he's going to struggle with if Winston's not in, Thomas is going to probably struggle, and yeah, I can see that for sure.
And let's keep in mind, it's Sean Payton. He does a lot of stuff. He got a lot of stuff going on with his head and whatnot. And there was reports. It was just mixed reports about who started. He said, "I never named the star." Yada 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 yada. You never know. I think Jameis is one of those people you can throw him in at any time, and you know what you're gonna get, which is not the best, definitely not the worst, but from a NFL team head coach perspective, it's definitely not the best. From our perspective, he's slinging.
Dude, yeah, and like every time they put him in, do you think he's gonna be like that scared deer when he comes in and fumble it like first play? Because he's done that. Like I think the last like maybe 3 out of 4 weeks, the first time he comes in and runs it, he'll either fumble it and pick it up himself. But yeah, if Taysom starts, like he's been coming in on these gadget plays or running these reverses, or he's in shotgun and he just runs forward and he just fumbles it immediately. It's like
little nervous.
Yeah, but maybe it's not going to be like that if he's starting. But yeah, that's definitely something to watch for. Look at this creepy picture. Cup these, man. That's not good.
Hey, did he make a change?
Did he set up his lineup yet? Yeah, we could use a win out of Cup. We'll just say Cup this week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, he listened to you starting Michael Pittman against the Packers. So he's probably going to see a lot of Jair Alexander.
Yeah, he's back this week, right?
Yeah, I think he's back this week. Yep. And he missed that week that we were talking about him last minute.
Yep. We missed the last 2, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm. All right. Questions. Yeah, I don't know. We like doing this. What is this? Our first time ever recording during the day? Ever? It's like we're just these creatures in caves at night usually. But yeah, so then we'll do rest of season rankings after Monday. We'll do our normal video. I think we'll do it. Actually, we'll do that one as like its own. And then what do you think, Pat? We'll just do the recap. We can do the full recap on live. This picture quality is awesome. I'm just talking to you right now.
Chris said Colts defense, or should I pick up a Washington or another defense off the waiver? Colts does not have good matchups, but they're good. Let's wait and see right now.
Yeah, I was gonna look at percentage owns and stuff. So what'd you say? You said Colts defense this week?
They already play. No, they play no.
They didn't play.
But they have terrible matchups. But let's take a wait and see approach, because we just talked about Washington, how they're good but they're bad. Let's hold off on Colts defense. I think they're a little more safe right now. Other ones are Washington's a little more volatile.
So what we were talking about, how if Adams didn't play, that was changing like 3 different people's if we'd start him or not. And I think that's with the Colts defense. We were really excited about him if Adams didn't play. Yeah, They have Green Bay. I'm looking at it. Yeah. So yeah, if Adams would have been out, then yeah, super confident starting the Colts. But so you're saying no, just roll with the Colts over Washington?
I'm saying I think Beans actually has Colts.
No, he's saying should I grab Washington instead?
Well, I'm saying, did he already play defense this week? Go to the matchup real quick.
No, he didn't play it.
Was it Seattle or Arizona?
What are you snacking on over there?
Oh, a little, breakfast blend. Big day from CH. Man, you got to start watching our videos. Did you not?
Big day from CH.
Did you not understand this man with the Harry Potter?
Oh man, I was going off on that. Wait, where am I looking for? Okay, what did you just ask me?
Beans. Go to Beans.
Oh, we're nighttime creatures usually. All right, so yeah, I'm telling you, he doesn't start a defense yet. So it's gonna be that 3:00 game. So if you tell him the wrong thing, Pat, it's gonna hurt like 3 times as much. Because he will be watching that.
Go down. Let me see it.
What? It's just Washington. So it's Washington at the Bengals or Indianapolis at Green Bay.
I'm taking Washington.
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
He said, but I get distracted. Sure, bro.
CH can. I almost dropped him, man.
That would
have been a free for all. Somebody spend $25.
Sony Michel is not active today.
He has yet to play, right?
Yeah, he just got back. He started practicing. I could have swore they were going to activate him, but guess not.
Beans, go pick up Washington, man. Don't you think if it's going to be in Indy? Yeah. Packers are they're definitely at that point where people are scratching their heads and they're going to have a good game, I feel like.
You got to think about Aaron Rodgers.
They barely beat the Jags.
Aaron Rodgers in the dome as well.
Yeah.
And then you're going to play the defense against your quarterback?
Right.
You're just giving the crowd a mixed signals.
Yeah, isn't that? It's just like the snake eating its own tail type thing.
Yeah, good on that.
Good on that.
Let's see, PJ Walker is in.
Oh, for real?
I'm doing Mike Williams over DJ Moore. I would choose that. DJ Moore has been so. I've seen positive. He's just not the same. That's not what we looked for. I don't know what else to say. It's not what we came into the season expecting, and that's not what we're getting. So.
Yeah, what he had that game to just kind of get your attention, to snap back to your attention. Then it's hard to trust him. Super hard to trust him.
2 games this year, maybe 3.
So Pat, what do you want to do? Do you want to keep going, or should we just wrap this up and then just kind of? I just want to get the expectation out that we'll be doing this every Sunday.
Yeah, definitely do this every Sunday. Come here for fancy advice. We just want to help you guys out. We want to do is just put people in a better position. I think we have a lot to give and whatnot. So if you like more videos and like more content like this, go ahead and like, subscribe, and we'll keep it rolling. Obviously, we're getting better. It's not where you start; it's where you finish. But we're gonna keep doing this, be consistent and whatnot. And we look forward to answering you guys' questions and whatnot.
All right. Well, thanks. We'll enjoy the games. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks, Pat. Appreciate it.
Yep. Good luck.
Good luck.